What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video here at cgonzbiz Insurance. Today we have a continuation of our series highlighting all the different companies under the Affordable Care Act, under the Obamacare, whatever you want to call it. Today we are taking a look at BlueCross and BlueShield, probably the most popular one inside the marketplace, the one everyone is familiar with, the mega giant, the biggest one that we're going to talk about is BlueCross and BlueShield. There is a lot of information to talk about here, and real quick, pay attention. This is very important. The health insurance marketplace is open right here on the side. You could call 305-970-8583. Reach out to us. The marketplace is open. If you need to renew your insurance or if you need to apply for you or your family, cousin, dog, whatever, call the number on the screen there, 305-970-8583. The marketplace is open right now until January 15th of 2025. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. All right, so jumping into some BCBS facts. It was founded in 1929 and it has over 90 years of health insurance experience. So it's one of the older companies under the marketplace. So when it comes to trust and payout claims and all that, you do not need to worry because they will pay, right? BlueCross BlueShield is in all 50 states through 34 independent / locally operated companies. Now, what this means is that the BlueCross and BlueShield, think of it as an association, right? It's an umbrella. It's not really, they do operate in all 50 states, but it's not really BlueCross BlueShield, right? Some of them in different states may have different names, but it is still part of BlueCross BlueShield, right? So we're going to get into that a little later. Depends on the coverage, which state you're in. Means you either get a good coverage or you get kind of an iffy one, right? So over 115 covered members, about 1 in 3 Americans, right? They don't only do marketplace plans. They have different products and services, but it is covered by over 115 million members. So it is a lot. Largest network of providers with over 1.7 millions of doctors, specialists, hospitals, clinics. So there's a lot. You're really not, if you do get yourself a BlueCross BlueShield plan, you're never really going to find a shortage of doctors, right? Like, you're not going to have trouble finding somewhere to go. And it has great customer satisfaction and support, but of course it varies on which state you do get that in. Plans offered by BlueCross BlueShield. This is probably the best thing about this company is that this company is the only one that everything you see on the screen here, it is the only company in the marketplace that does all of this, right? So they offer HMO plans, they offer EPO plans, they offer PPO and POS. So there's only 4 types of plans in the marketplace, and they offer all of them. And there are 5 tiers in the marketplace as well, and they offer all of them. So you are not going to find any other company that does this, right? No other company is going to sell HMO, EPO, PPO, and POS, and no other company is going to sell all catastrophic bronze, silver, gold, and platinum tiers, right? You're just not going to find it. Think of HMO as needing a referral to see a specialist, right? You need to get covered in-network. Out-of-network care is not covered at all. EPO is a bit more flexible. You do not need a referral to see a specialist. So you kind of save time and money. You just go straight to the specialist that you want to see. PPO is probably the most costly out of all of them. Usually, it's gonna allow you to not need a referral to see a specialist, and you can get coverage out of your plan's network. Probably at a little bit more cost, obviously, but you can still have that option. Same with POS. It combines elements of an HMO and a PPO. You can get coverage outside of network, but you're still gonna need a referral. As far as the tiers, if I need some quickly, bronze tier and platinum tiers. The bronze, you pay less, but when it's time to get medical care, you pay more. Platinum tiers, you pay way more, but when it's time to get medical care, you barely pay anything. So that's the difference between everything on the screen here, quickly summed up because this is not what the video's for. But the good thing is that BlueCross BlueShield offers everything on the screen, which a lot of other companies just do not. So the pros and the cons, right, is all 4 metal tiers, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and all 4 types of plans, HMO, EPO, PPO, and POS, which again, no other company does, which is a huge, huge benefit. If you want to choose plans, you have the most variety out of literally any other company. So it's great. Talking about great, they have a great member portal, right? You could make an account with them, find doctors, look at specialists, look at any clinics you want to go check out, make appointments, all through their member portal, which is actually really, really nice. They have a large provider network, again, of doctors, over 1.7 million. The good thing about this is that even if you pick an HMO plan, which is their cheapest options and the most restrictive, you're still going to be able to easily find a doctor, easily find a clinic to go get blood work done, because it's going to be covered, right? Blue Cross is the biggest company, has the largest provider network, so you're not going to have an issue there. The cons, though, is that they have higher than average premiums compared to their competitors. The HMO plans are usually very cheap for those households who make less income. But once you start looking at their EPO plans, it is very, very expensive compared to the HMO. Usually going to be expensive, right? Depends on what area you're in. But from what I've done thousands of applications, thousands of clients, right? Usually their EPO plans are expensive compared to other EPO plans to the competitors, right? Like compared to an Oscar plan and better EPO, it's going to be cheaper than a Blue Cross Blue Shield EPO. And lastly, their experience will depend on the state, since they are an association, right? So you can't say like they're like a United Healthcare type company, right? Which is going to be in all states, but they're going to be United Healthcare, right? But this is an association. Blue Cross Blue Shield is an association. So on some states, they're going to go by a different name, like for example, Anthem by Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's still a company called Anthem, but they're under Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they are serviced as Blue Cross Blue Shield. So their experience is going to be different from another company in another state that's still under the Blue Cross Blue Shield umbrella. So they're going to treat their customers differently, right? So your experience based on which type of state you're in is going to be different. So some people like Blue Cross Blue Shield because their state treats them well, and then some other people, still same under the Blue Cross Blue Shield umbrella, maybe don't get treated as well. So it depends on your state and which local company is serviced under Blue Cross Blue Shield and how they treat you. So the coverage is going to be different. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, the marketplace is open. You can enroll today on the number on the screen here, 305-970-8583. On the screen here, you can pause and read why choose Cuspide, which is our agency here. It is the best. There's services across many states, so we find you the best plan, with many of our clients paying an average of like $40 a month, but a lot of our clients have $0 a month plans, $10 a month plans, which great coverage, $0 deductibles, low out-of-pocket costs, etc. We can show you Blue Cross Blue Shield plans or any other plans that we find in the marketplace that is going to be best for you and your family. So call the number on the screen, 305-970-8583, and I will see you all in another video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.